Leafs hockey is back, and boy is it ever. The roller coaster ride of emotions this evening between the Leafs and Hurricanes at Scotiabank Arena. It was on full display, wasn't it? Leafs go up 4-0 after one. We're feeling good, but we're waiting for them to lose this game, right? Waiting for that, comeback. Well, good second period. Stolarz plays well. You're feeling good going into the third, still up 4-0. Then it hits a wall. They score 3 straight. There's still like 4 or 5 minutes to go, and we're like, oh my God. This is not going to happen in game 1 back. The Leafs are back. They can't have it easy for you. They got to make you feel stressed. However, they pull out the victory. 6-3 over the Hurricanes this evening in game 1 back from the Four Nations face-off. And let's break this whole thing down, shall we? Because in the first period, 2:50 into the game, remember, Carolina's a good hockey team. Shout out Seth Jarvis from Team Canada getting his medal. Their, trophy medal thing. And all of his boys from Winnipeg, they were all partying it up, I bet. Awesome stuff. He comes, wouldn't have surprised me. Because they always made the trip to Winnipeg. Wouldn't have surprised me if they kind of went the halfway point, hit Toronto, watched him there tonight, which would have been pretty cool. But regardless of that, Marner and Matthews both played today. I was kind of shocked that they did, but then I saw around the rest of the league, and McDavid played, stuff like that earlier. I'm like, okay, I guess these guys will probably end up playing. But it wasn't them early on. As a turnover happens, Brent Burns a horrible pass into the middle of the ice from behind his own net. John Tavares picks it up and finds Alex Steeves right about the top of the circle, maybe? No, maybe it wasn't that high. But regardless, it was a one-timer. A gorgeous shot for Alex Steeves. Beats Kochetkov for his first National Hockey League goal. And look, when you're leading the AHL in goals, you got to be able to shoot the puck pretty good. And man, did he let one rip there. Gorgeous shot from Steeves. His first of the season and first of his NHL career. Assisted by John Tavares. 2:50 into the first period. Not too bad at all. Then, less than a minute after that, if you do the math, because I'm never good at that stuff, about the 39 seconds after the Steeves goal, Matthews, a great pass, I think was it Nylander, I believe, to Matthews, and a gorgeous shot, low, and it was stopped, scramble ensues in front, Holmberg goes to the net, it's just kind of sitting there, on the goal line, no one's touching it, except for the Carolina Hurricanes defender, who fires it back into the goaltender Kochetkov and into the back of the net. They give the goal, I guess, to Pontus Holmberg, his third of the year at 3:29. But more importantly, and no one else cares how it goes in, it's 2-0 Toronto. We're feeling good. 3 minutes after that, 3:10 to be exact, David Kampf finishes off. And come on, let's talk about this gorgeous passing play from the fourth line. The initial pass was into Alex Steeves. Nice little backhand, I guess it was on his forehand. Pass to Steven Lorentz, and he goes to the net, and it looks like, Kochetkov's playing all shot. He comes out and challenges, and then Lorentz just kind of does the drop pass to David Kampf, who's sitting there in front of the net, and he buries it into the wide open cage. A nasty goal from your fourth line. And Kampf gets his 4th goal of the year. And Lorentz and Steeves gets assists on the goal, and just like that, it's 3-0 Leafs, 6:39 into the game, and your goal scorers have been Alex Steeves, Pontus Holmberg, and David freaking Kampf. Yeah, just what you drew up, right? It's crazy. Then, late in the period, under 5 to play, no, sorry, I think it was a Marner pass on the second goal to Matthews, shot, rebound, Holmberg gets it, and all that stuff. Because Nylander passes this one to John Tavares. Nice little feed in tight to hit Tavares into the slot. Great shot. Kochetkov gets a piece of it. Doesn't matter. You need to get all of it. And it's in the back of the net for Tavares' 22nd goal of the year at 15:06. Nylander and Holmberg grab assists in the goal. And the Leafs, after one period of play, having gotten outshot 12-11 in the first period, are up 4-0. And you have 3 goals basically from your freaking fourth line. I guess Holmberg was playing up in the lineup, which I don't understand. But regardless of that, I want to see Steeves up there a little bit more because he had a 2-point night, and you're feeling good up 4-0. Into the second period, shots on goal were 9-8 in favor of the Leafs. You're feeling pretty good. You go into the third. Shane Gostisbehere scores. The Leafs fall asleep, let's be honest. He comes down right down Broadway, and if you see the replay, there's a bunch of Leafs just puck watching. And great pass in front to Gosper, who buries it with, was it 7:35 to go in regulation? But that's 4-1 game. Then they pull a goaltender with like 6.5 to play, 6.5 to play in the game. And Svechnikov scores. Goes off the leg of Jake McCabe and in. And it's at 4-2. And then 20 seconds after that, it's a pinball machine. Point shot comes from Brent Burns. It hits a Leaf defender in front. Goes off the shoulder or head or upper region of Jordan Staal. And it goes to the other side of the net. Well, Anthony Stolarz has no freaking clue where the puck is. It's hit two different things. And there's Jacob Slavin, the defenseman, is standing right at the back post. He has no damn clue where the puck is. He's looking at the boards. And before you know it, he looks down. Oh, puck's right here. Bang, back of the net. Like, what the hell is happening here? A deflection off your own player, a deflection off your own player, their player, lands right on the tape of Slavin in the back of that. And just like that, with 4:50, whoa, I'm getting all excited. With 4:54 to go in regulation, it's now a one-goal freaking game. You know, and the Leafs are able to hang on there for a little while, and with a $1:23 to go, gets out to the neutral zone. Austin Matthews picks it up. Great job shielding the body on the defender. And gets it, because I think one guy was diving across as well, gets it around him and buries it into the empty cage to seal the deal. His 21st goal of the year. And with that goal, he ties, Daryl Sittler for second all-time in Leafs goal scoring. And that goal pretty much sealed it. Tanev gets the lone assist on that goal. And Pontus Holmberg actually scores with 20 seconds to go. Great play by Nylander. Unselfish play to get the puck over to Pontus to bury his fourth of the season. Nylander with the lone assist there at 19:40. And the Leafs do win 6-3, but it didn't really feel like it. It was a weird one. But you outshoot the Hurricanes. No, you probably got outshot the Hurricanes. What am I talking about? You got outshot 14-3 in the third period. Anyways, that didn't go great. I think two of your shots went into the empty net. So, it is what it is. You get outshot 34-23, but if I'm not mistaken, let me check Carolina right quick. I swear their shots on goal, like they're probably top, right? Third in the National Hockey League in shots on goal. They just shoot the puck a ton. That's just who they are. They've always been that way, and they showed that again today. But Anthony Stolarz got the start to obviously front line of a back-to-back. So Stolarz gets the game tonight, and 3 goals on 34 shots. It looked great early on. Look, still a .912 save percentage. Not a bad night for him. Can't blame him for some of these goals, though, right? First one, I mean, just complete breakdown defensively. Everyone's snoozing. Second one, deflects off your own player and in. And by the way, the other one, he didn't know where the hell the puck was because it bounced off of 2 guys before it landed on the tape of another Carolina Hurricanes dude. Can't blame him really for any of the goals, but statistically still a .912 ain't bad against a really good Hurricanes team. And I say this truly because with the win tonight, the Leafs are tied with Carolina on points. Like, that's how good that team is, and the Leafs did a job. Key players tonight, Pontus freaking Holmberg. Yeah, one was an empty netter, and yeah, one really he didn't shoot in the net. But who cares? 2 goals, 1 assist for Pontus, a +3 for him today. John Tavares, a goal, an assist, and a +2. And Alex Steeves with a goal and an assist with a +2. Matthews with a goal and a +1. David Camp with a goal. Nylander, 2 assists and a +3. Chris Tanev doing his thing. He had an assist and a +3. Steven Lorenz, a goal and a +1. And Jake McCabe, him and Chris Tanev, both +3s in the game. Just right where they left off. Love to see it from the fellas. And more importantly, the Leafs do pick up the victory. Improve now to 34-20-2 on the season. And with the Florida Panthers losing in regulation to the Seattle Kraken today, the Leafs are now 1 point back of the Panthers, back to being first in the Atlantic Division. And the Leafs have 2 games in hand. So not a bad spot to be in. A perfect night for the Toronto Maple Leafs when it comes to the standings watch. You win in reg. Florida loses in reg, and if you're that worried, the Senators lost in regulation to Montreal as well. So, great stuff there. Tomorrow, second night of a back-to-back, the Leafs are in Chicago taking on the Blackhawks. Joseph Woll going to get the start there. And is it Andres Soderblom? Let me confirm that. Arvid Soderblom gets the start for Chicago. 7 o'clock puck drop there. We're going to try and win both nights of the back-to-back. It's not easy. I know these guys can do it, though, right? So, you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and are hyped for Leaf Hockey being back, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. The subscribe button, you guys not done so already. Comments down below. Thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys Raptors edition tomorrow, 6 p.m. tip-off. Raptors at home against the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix played today, so they're on the second night of a back-to-back. Let's see how that one goes. Blue Jays, I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. It'll be wrapping up the spring training week. They won today in their first game. Whoop-de-doo, it's spring training. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, talk to you guys tomorrow night. 7 o'clock puck drop in Chicago against the Blackhawks. Joseph Woll getting the start for the Leafs. They're going to win 2 straight after the Four Nations face-off. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game this evening. Talk to you guys then.